Good morning, people. How are you this morning? Just wanted to show you guys a video of my chicken tunnel. I've looked around quite a bit on YouTube and just didn't see anything that I really liked as far as making a chicken tunnel, as far as the way to open it and close it. Just got in my workshop, and just worked out a few things with some timber and some 2x4s and 4x4s, and wanted to show you guys what I think is a pretty good idea and a pretty good way to make you guys a secure chicken tunnel. All right, I'm going to pause it just a second and take you over to it and take you to it and show it to you. All right, here we go. As you can see, it's basically all wood construction. On the bottom here, I have got a 2x12, and I've got two 4x4s cemented into the ground right up next to my chicken pen. And on the inside, which I'll show you in just a minute, I've got the wire nailed to the 4x4s on both sides and the top, just to keep anything from getting on the inside, a possum or a coon, which we've got a lot of around here, and just trying to make it as safe for my flock as I possibly can. But what I've done is took a 2x4 and basically just ripped it in half, and took two pieces on the top, two pieces on the bottom, and I took a piece of 3/8 or 1/2 inch treated plywood. I'm not sure which one, but it doesn't matter, either size will work. But basically you just pick it up, and as you can see, it just slides right back down into the groove. And I don't think anything's going to be able to get its paws in there and pull this up and get on the inside at the same time. I've got, as I said, the 4x4 is concrete in, because you're going to be nailing on this quite a bit. And even just digging in with some post hole diggers, if you just try to pack dirt around these posts, it's going to start giving with you. So I did concrete these in. Okay, I'm going to pause it and go back on the inside of the pen and give you a look at that as well. Okay, on the inside of the pen, I just basically used fence staples to secure every single wire all the way around it. And not only that, I took the wire once I nailed it in and pulled the wire up to secure it so nothing could push through or pull it loose to try to get in. And basically, it's, as you can see, I got the 4x4s just as close to my baseboard as I possibly could, just to get everything flush and secured. All right, and I'm gonna start showing you the construction of the chicken tunnel. Okay, what I plan on doing is running my tunnel straight out from the pen. As you can see, I've got a fairly decent sized pen, but I wanted to give my flock, my birds, a chance to, free graze a little bit, have a tunnel they could go through where a dog or something like that can't get to them while they're trying to peck and scratch. But I plan on building it where it comes straight out from the pen, and then flex it around, not attach it to the ground, but make it to where I can pick it up and move it into some fresh grass, or even possibly through and alongside the fence here to the garden. But basically I'm using a 6-foot fence, welded wire. As you can see, I'm going to basically stretch out this fence along the grass, and I'm on a 6-foot fence, so I'm going to basically make the bottom part 18 inches and simply loop it back around, tie it all together before I tie it back to the chicken pen. All right, I'll show you how that goes as we go along. Okay, as you can see, I've got my 50-foot of wire stretched out, nice and clean and straight. And what I've done is taken two 2x10s and laid them flat, measured off 18 inches from the edge of the wire to the board. That way when I get ready to start bending, I can come around, stand on the board, and pull these up, because this is going to eventually be, this will be the bottom. And then I'll take the other side and loop it back around. And personally, I am using a set of hog ring pliers to tie the wire all together all the way down the length. Now, you really don't have to buy these. Personally, I wanted just to get it as big as I could and not lose any space for my run. But you could come in here and take a pair of wire cutters and cut this all the way down the length, and then use this piece when you wrap it around to tie the two together to make a tunnel. All right, and I'm going to get started bending, and we'll be back in just a moment, and I'll show you what it looks like finished. Okay, I've got the wire bent all the way down the length to form my edge, which will be the bottom. And I also found it necessary that when you're standing on the 2x10, holding with your left hand, taking a hammer, and just tapping it down to get a good, nice bend. All right, now the next step is going to be to bend it over, loop it over, and start using the hog ring pliers. Okay, we've got wire tied down all the way around with the hog ring pliers. Nice, clean, round tunnel. Using the hog pliers, I probably would not use the hog ring pliers. I use probably 500 of them at least, and out of those 500 I probably wasted 200. But it did secure it nice and tight. I don't know if you can see them there. And I also used a bungee cord to loop it down and help hold it in place while you're not fighting the wire and trying to keep it pulled down. But in hindsight, I would have probably cut, get down there where you can see, I probably would have cut the wire here, left this space of wire, and just pulled it together and wrapped it around to secure it, instead of using the hog ring pliers. That was 30 bucks for those pliers that I could have saved. Okay, we're going to get it pulled around and get this chute attached to my trapdoor. All right, see you in a few minutes. Okay, we've got the chicken tunnel of love completed. Altogether, probably minus the breaks, about 3 hours worth of work. We've got it tied in and secured at the latch, the gate, all the way to the end. And in hindsight, being 2020, 50 foot goes out into my yard a little bit more than I was expecting. So at some point, I'm going to cut the wire at a 45-degree angle and run it right alongside my fence, and still be able to sit in my couch and just watch my chickens kind of peck and scratch and free graze just a little bit. All right, let's go ahead and this is the first time they've seen this contraption, so I don't know if they're going to go through it. So we're going to give them some mealworms, see if they'll go through the gate. Come on, girls. Come on. Oh yeah, how about that? They love the mealworms, by the way. All right, as you can see, they love it. I love it. It was a pretty simple project. There we go. Got the video back to me now. Was glad to show you guys how to make this. I hope it will show you how to make your own, or maybe give you some hints of making your own chicken tunnel. My chickens love it. I'm able to see them from my couch in the house and watch them graze. If you like this video, if it helps you in any kind of way, just take and click the link below and subscribe, because I plan on making future videos on my pen and for my flock, and things I've had to do to try to prevent coons and possums and so forth from getting in my chicken pen. But anyway, you have a good day, and hope this helps you a lot. Thank you.